Got Stevie J out here with InkJunkeyz magazine. We appreciate you coming out, coming to talk tattoos with us.
It's all good. I appreciate being here.
No problem. Yeah, we can just jump right into it and talk about, the first time. It's nothing like the first time. Tell me about that first tattoo.
The first tattoo I got, I was in Los Angeles, and I got my daughter's name tattooed on my neck and a Stevie J with a guitar with American flag. What was I thinking? But first tattoos, you know how it goes.
Impulse. You know how that goes. What's your favorite tattoo that you've got?
My favorite tattoo, it would have to be the one with all my children's name on my back and a Bible. I think that's my favorite.
Okay. So tell me, when was the last time you got a tattoo?
I got a tattoo a few weeks ago when I was in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still getting inked up?
Yeah, I can't stop. I got it on my fingers. It won't stop.
InkJunkeyz.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anywhere you wouldn't tattoo?
I can't say right now, I'm gonna get tatted until, until I'm out of here, man.
Okay. Yeah, you never know.
Face
tattoo?
No face.
No face tattoos?
No, I think God tatted my face perfectly.
Okay. Would you take any of them off? They're doing laser removal nowadays. Would you go through that, or you like them all?
I mean, at this point in my life, I feel like all of them fit, but as I grow, some might not fit, so you might take some off. You never know,
Do people judge you any differently because you've got more tattoos than the average person?
No, I don't really give a fuck what people gotta say about me anyway. As long as I'm taking care of my family and
Absolutely.
doing what I gotta do for mine, people can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about women with tattoos nowadays?
I mean, as long as they don't overdo it, you know what I'm saying? I feel, sexy tattoos, not too many on your face and all that, you know what I'm saying? Just some sexy choice, don't OD.
Not too much.
Yeah.
Do you think people are treating women any differently now? The ones that get a lot more, like you said, not overdo it, but the ones that, may overdo it?
I guess it's all in the mental, and how you perceive yourself and how you, hold yourself up as far as a female goes, kind of depicts the way you get treated, and, hopefully most women will hold themselves up and get treated like a woman supposed to get treated.
Standards, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, we've got the back tattoo and all of that stuff. Do you have any music tattoos?
Of course, I play the guitar, piano, drums, and the bass, and I have those all tattooed on me. Been in the music business for over 22 years.
It's got the piano, music notes, and all that.
Yeah. Multiple accolades, over 100 million records sold, 5 Grammys.
Yep.
And we're working on some new material right now.
Cool. Who's your favorite artist to work with that you're working with? Like you said, you got some new material coming out.
I mean, my favorite artist to work with, I don't know, it's hard to say. I work with, creme de la creme, and it keeps growing every day. I always love to work with Notorious B.I.G. He was my favorite, so I stick with Big. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. What do you look for as far as, when you're scouting artists? I know you've got Danger Zone now, so what do you look for when you're picking up new artists and stuff?
I mean, a triple threat, somebody that can, sing, play instruments, and be an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? It's a million artists out here right now, so you have to have some type of distinctiveness about yourself.
Can't be a one-trick pony.
Right, one-trick ponies they only do one trick, and most of the time, if all the ponies can do the same trick, you're not gonna get picked.
Gotta have something that sets you apart from everybody else.
Absolutely.
What do you think about the new hip hop guys and how everybody's drinking lean and all that stuff nowadays?
Everybody do what they do. I just want to see them win. But it's levels to it. People can say what they want, but a lot of artists just come and go. A lot of producers come and go. And it's all about that sustainability and being able to withstand the ups and downs of the industry and staying relevant. So over 20 years in the game, I'm still relevant. You know what I'm saying? I'm on TV every Monday night,
every week,
all year round, all week. You know what I'm saying?
All the
Numbers
time.
from 5 to 12 million a week. So if an artist can do that, then he's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Then they really got it.
They really got it.
So tell me, what do you know, social media is, Instagram is really blowing up. Tell me,
Snapchat's blowing
Snapchat
up.
and, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So tell me, how do you feel like social media has really affected the music business?
I mean, I wouldn't say per se that social media affected the music industry. I mean, it's how you utilize the platform of the social medias, which, kind of like dictate a bigger success,
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the marketing, I think I'm a marketing genius.
Absolutely.
So it's all about how you market yourself, and you don't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing. You want to be doing a little something different that sets you in your own arena. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if you're in an arena with everybody else, say your level, you're playing on a higher level.
Yeah, gotta stand out.
Right, gotta stand out.
With all the social media and stuff, how do you deal with all the the haters and stuff and the comments and everything?
I'm playing in the arena and they outside at the glass trying to get in, so you know what I'm saying, I don't really hear that noise.
It doesn't even matter.
I can't even hear it. It's too many screams going on in the arena to hear all that banging on the window.
On the outside.
Yeah, I can't even hear it.
Yeah. Okay. If you could, I know you've made, like you said, you've made beats with pretty much everybody.
Yes.
If you could, somebody you haven't worked with, dead or alive, who would you make an instrumental for?
I mean, I've worked with her before she passed, but I still wanted to do like a couple of songs with Aaliyah, Pop, and now I like Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown.
So, yeah.
VA.
Yeah, he's a new talent that he's not a new talent, but he's one of the young cats that I would love to get in the studio with, and give him a little bit of the knowledge and melodies that I have.
Yeah, that experience.
Absolutely.
Okay, what's your favorite part of doing music? I know you do everything.
Yeah, I believe my favorite part is like the composition part, the composing, the music element. Because you have to create from thin air. So to go in the studio and develop and create a vibe, and then put the melodies. I start with the piano most of the time, with a guitar, and create the melodies that can pretty much transcend into a hit record. I just like the composing part of it.
Okay.
The most. Although I like writing as well.
Writing songs and all that.
But I love the composition part.
Yeah, that kind of stands out the most.
Yeah, like Quincy Jones and Devontae and Teddy Riley and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Babyface and L.A. Reid.
Yeah.
Those type of producers. You know what I mean? Real good producers.
What would you say your favorite record that you've made has been so far? You've got so many hits.
I would have to say the favorite record that I produce is I'll Be Missing You, Puff Daddy featuring Faith and 112, because it's like a heartfelt record, and it's from one of my favorite artists I've ever worked with ever.
Absolutely, I definitely can feel you on that one.
Yeah.
What do you prefer now as far as you're transitioning? So do you prefer the music that you've been with, or do you like the TV more now?
I mean, the music business is a different business, and it's kind of like not too many artists that are doing anything different. A lot of the music sounds the same. I love music, so I always play my guitars every day. But
I know. I'm
transitioning now into producing television. I'm transitioning now into producing movies. I will always have a love for music, but right now, I like being the #1 television show in the world. I like being the #2 television show in the world, and I love now my transition into making movies and starring in movies. My first movie, That Time of the Month, I start working in a couple of weeks. It's a romantic comedy, producing it, soundtrack, scoring it, directing it, and starring in it. I just, I'm loving that aspect of it. It's something new, it's something fresh to me, and I'm looking forward to conquering those things.
Always evolving.
Right. Evolution is key. It's mandatory.
Yep, definitely.
For greatness.
Absolutely. What's your favorite part of being on TV now?
The smiles I bring to people's faces. A lot of people see me, they just smile.
Yeah.
And that's a great effect to have when you have somebody smiling. Love outweighs the hate, so I love to be loved.
Absolutely.
And I love to make people smile.
Yeah. like you were just saying, you plan on doing some movies. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, my first movie that I'm producing, executive producing, is called That Time of the Month. It's a romantic comedy, and you know, starring me, and it's funny, man. It's life of a producer that, you know, a womanizer, and you know what I'm saying, he finds himself caught out there with the wrong woman that changed his whole life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he had to look to her to get his life back. So it's a pretty funny movie, and you know, I'm looking forward to just, you know, getting behind the camera and editing and seeing the scenes and putting the scores together. I'm just looking forward to all that. Yes, the whole process. Okay. It's very intriguing to me, and I'm just so ready for it.
Cool. Anything else besides the movie coming up this year?
I mean, it's just like, yeah, I'm working on a new show now, you know, VH1, and you know what I'm saying? I start a new one after I start my movie. My movie is due to go into movie theaters that time of the month on February 14th, Valentine's Day. You know, hey, I'm just working. I'm finishing Faith's album, The King and I, finishing my project. I'm just working, man. Keisha Cole, Tiana Taylor. Man, I'm just doing what I gotta do to just stay relevant.
Yep, gotta stay relevant.
And feed the Jordan clan, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well that was it. We appreciate you coming out here.
I appreciate
we're
you
looking forward to your movies and your music that's coming out.
That's right.
We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless.